Alright, we're testing out the new GoPro ski pole mount that I got, that I took way too long to figure out how it actually works. But got it on now, and we should be good. Pretty good. Yeah, that works pretty well. It's a nice distance. Can you even hear me there? But yeah, get some different footage now. So I'm here at Mountain Creek on a like 50-degree February day. And you can see there's no natural snow here, but conditions aren't horrible. It is pretty slushy, and I think it's gonna get a lot worse by about noon because it's gonna be like almost 60 then. But for now, not too bad. So I'm having a good time. I am also testing out my new used skis, these Volkls. I don't actually know like what the model is called or anything, but whatever. They're these ones. They're a 170 length, which is 1 centimeter, I guess, longer than my other skis. So, but they are a lot skinnier, and they're not. I don't know what you call it, but like they don't have tips on both ends. They're flat on the back, so they're more of a straight downhill kind of ski rather than my other ones, which I guess are also sort of a little bit of like a freestyle or all mountain kind of style. These ones definitely seem more kind of tailored toward your resort skiing and like groomer skiing, which is what I mostly do. So, I mean, I'm gonna say mostly. It's what I only do. It's taking me a little bit of time to get used to them. It's kind of weird how like, skiing on the same pair of skis for like 3 or 4 years now. Totally used to those, and anything else feels weird now. But I'm starting to get a little bit more used to them now. I'm like 4 or 5 runs in and getting more comfortable. Kind of just flew down a blue now and was feeling good on them. So they're definitely a lot lighter. They are narrower underfoot by I think like a, what would it be? These are like a, what did I say? I don't know. I would say they're maybe even like an inch narrower overall. So a little bit more finesse, I guess, with these. But they're definitely much faster, and it's taken me some time to kind of get used to hitting the edges right on them because they are narrower, so like I have to actually work a little bit harder for it. But picking it up now, and I think it's going to be nice for me to have 2 sets of skis in the quiver, and actually make me a better skier having to kind of adapt between the two. So the plan is to use these a few more times this season. I'll probably end up taking these up to Vermont now. I wanted to test them out today and make sure everything was set okay. The other thing is I'm being a little bit ginger with them and kind of ramping up with them because I had to adjust the binding to fit my boot, and it was very easy once I figured it out. But between that and making sure that the release tension is set the right way and everything, I did check, double check, triple check. I don't want to end up getting like ejected from these randomly, or also not be able to pop them off if I need to. So I'm just making sure that all of that is good, and I don't go flying off while I'm flying down a hill. But so far so good, and I think it's actually making me more confident in like my own ability to kind of not like tune skis, but like at least maintain them and do some of the simpler things myself. So I'm liking that facet of it, and yeah, skiing today is it's not the best skiing ever, but it's still better than sitting at home doing nothing. So having a good one, and hopefully get some new kinds of footage here with the pole attachment. So get off the lift in a minute, and maybe even go hit the black now. I think I'm ready for it. All right, get ready. Even close. So I guess we're gonna have to hit the other side of the mountain if we want to get any black finish. Oh well, we'll go hit this one instead. well, disappointing that they only had the one way open. It's the same way I came down here, and there's like one section that's basically just dirt and rocks. So I can be a little bit more prepared for it this time, knowing that it's there. But the rest of it's not bad. And you hit this bottom part, and I mean, it's definitely some mud and slush there, but could be worse. So yeah, so what you get for skiing in New Jersey, I guess. It's like definitely, you know, despite it being early February, it feels like a spring skiing day. It's like late March kind of conditions, which is not really boding well for the rest of the season. I mean, I probably got my money worth on the season pass here already, but you know, it hasn't been the best. But we'll probably get back here later in the weekend with the boys too, when they are not busy with sports stuff. All right, well, I'm heading out now. Sorry, the only battery brought for the GoPro was apparently pretty much dead. So I had to get back to the car to get the other one. But yeah, I mean, I had a great time with those skis today. I feel like I really started to get used to them, and was like really kind of coming into it toward the end. Started doing some laps on the only black diamond that they opened, and I mean, you know, it's a New Jersey black diamond, but started to really start testing out sort of the limits with them. I mean, probably not their limits, more my limits, but was feeling better with them and everything. But they're, I mean, they're fast ski. You know, compared to my slightly wider atomics that I've been skiing with for the last several years. These ones definitely kind of prefer to be on their edges and carve a little bit better, but you know, having kind of less ski to work with going sideways, at least for me, made it so that it was, you know, I didn't feel like I was slowing down quite as much whenever I was turning. So I think it's, you know, probably a good wake-up call for me to practice my turns and carves a little bit more, and these skis will probably respond well to that. So definitely like that. And then I forgot to mention I had like the new boots too. It's kind of hard for me to tell, you know, what characteristics and things are coming from the boots versus the bindings versus the skis. But you know, from the boots, which are Solomon, they're definitely pretty comfortable. You know, my boots, which are K2s, I ripped the tongue out of the liner like 2 years ago, I think, and ended up having to replace the liner, and I ended up doing like kind of more of like a wraparound style one instead of the one that has like the tongue and stuff, which I like. It's a little bit harder to like get on and off, but I feel like it kind of wraps your foot more and gives you more control from like your ankles and stuff. I don't know if that's actually how you're supposed to, you know, derive your power, but I definitely have been doing that in those. So this was a little bit different, you know, kind of feel than that. And so took a little time to get used to that, but I definitely liked it. And I don't like that they don't have like the unlocky thing where it like unlocks the ankle, so that makes it easier for like when you're walking around the resort and stuff, that my K2s do. But other than that, did enjoy the boot and found it pretty comfortable. I think I need to break them in, you know, to my foot a little bit more. I think I, you know, kind of just feeling now, I think I probably had the ankle a little bit tight to compensate for like the lack of the feel that I had from the liner, because I'm feeling it a little bit in my ankles right now, but overall not bad. So yeah, definitely like those. And yeah, kind of to bring this back to you know, Tesla video, got the skis up on the roof rack now, and you could probably tell just the difference in noise coming from them versus when the racks are empty. I've said this before, but I think it's actually way quieter when you have skis in there. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe like air kind of goes through the racks when there's no skis up there, and it doesn't when the skis are up there or something. But I don't know. I mean, you heard some of the wind noise that I was getting through there before, and you don't really get it as much now. So I put them up there to test that out, as well as to help them dry off, because it was a really warm, slushy day. So yeah, a little bit of a departure for the channel. So let me know what you think. Are you interested in this kind of ski stuff too? Is it all right if I, you know, kind of blend it in with the EV stuff, or would you just rather not see it at all because you come here for car stuff? Do let me know, and I guess it's probably unlikely that if you stuck around much time in it, stuck around this long anyway, that you weren't interested in it, but still good to know. If you didn't like it, be nice. Otherwise, just don't say anything at all, and I'll get it. And yeah, with that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.